It's been more than 4 months since President Biden took office, and he still hasn't named permanent leaders at key agencies overseeing tech and telecom industries. If Biden doesn't fill these vacancies soon, there may not be enough time for his administration to take on big tech. But the question is, do they even want to? Still with us is Congressman Devin Nunes, and joining us now is Mike Davis, the founder and president of the Internet Accountability Project. Congressman, welcome back, and good to have you, Mike.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congressman, I'm going to start with you. What does it say about the Biden administration when Biden has been in office for 134 days and these leadership roles are still vacant? I mean, is he worried because big tech CEOs backed him during the election?
Well, remember, they didn't just back him. They backed him, just Zuckerberg alone, $350 million that went to nonprofits that targeted very blue counties in toss-up states. We've heard a lot about election fraud, but we haven't heard how one of the richest men on the earth can give $350 million. We also believe that other tech companies gave another $150 million for a total of $500 million that went to clearly influence the outcome of the election. So the fact that they aren't filling these positions, I mean, let's not be idiots here, folks. I mean, they're never going to fill these positions. They're never going to take on all these big tech companies. That's because they bought them off. I mean, and why would you want to? They're doing the Democrat socialist bidding. They have no reason. I mean, they love it. They have Donald Trump banned. I'm sure that they banned Newsmax videos on YouTube and everywhere else. And I'm sure it's hard to probably search Newsmax on Google.
My guess is that when they do fill them, by the way, they will be from them. So that they'll hire folks from Facebook and Google and whatever to make sure that they protect their interests. Mike, though, I want to ask you a question. The U.S., the EU has taken a very tough line on big tech. Should the U.S. take a lesson from them, or have they not done it in the right way?
The problem with big tech is that we have given them antitrust amnesty since the Obama-Biden administration. We have not enforced our century-old antitrust laws. They've been on the books, and we should have enforced these. And so you couple that antitrust amnesty with Section 230 immunity, and big tech has become above the law. And they have way too much power, and now they have the power to censor, to silence, to deplatform a sitting president of the United States. And so this is a big test for the Biden administration. I think the congressman's right. The Biden administration is in the bag for big tech. And we're going to see that with their antitrust division pick, their FTC picks, their FCC picks. This is a good test for the Biden administration.
Congressman Nunes, let's move to what Congress is actually doing to tackle big tech. Typically a bipartisan issue for different reasons, but still people can get on board together. There is word that key Republicans on the House Judiciary Committee cannot agree over whether to work with Democrats on big tech. Is that true, and does it matter?
Well, look, the idea that the Democrats are going to do anything to big tech is, quite frankly, just a fake news narrative. The Democrats will give you only, they'll just give you only words only, and they'll take no action.
Mike, do you want to weigh in on that?
So I worked on the Senate Judiciary Committee for then Chairman Chuck Grassley a couple Congresses ago. I do think there's some bipartisan opportunities with Senator Klobuchar and Senator Mike Lee on the Judiciary Committee. And then also, if you look at the top antitrust members on the House Judiciary Committee, Congressman Cicilline and Congressman Ken Buck, there might be an opportunity, but I wouldn't hold our breath just because the Democrats have given big tech amnesty for so long, and they've let big tech become so powerful that it's going to be hard to put the genie back in the bottle.
And it's funny because based on their track record, the question is, do we think that Twitter, after the last election, we saw the censorship, the shadow banning, all the stuff that we've talked about in past shows. If they're the ones that are going to keep adding these layers on and fact-checking, you've got to wonder whether or not we're just going down a road where more of the right continues to get censored.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you don't have one part of the party who's willing to hold them accountable, it's an issue. You know, you brought up Europe. I actually think they've done a really good job of holding tech accountable. They've been on many cases year after year, and they have hounded them and they have charged them large amounts. They're still in legal lawsuits right now with many of the tech companies, and they're working for the European people to make sure that they have privacy and that they are not overstepping their bounds. And in our case, the government is really not stepping in here and has allowed them to have this protection as well.
Well, hopefully they finally do find that bipartisanship and get together.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we did have some technical difficulties there, but this is such an important conversation, so hopefully we can get Congressman Nunes back and Mike Davis to continue this. It's not going away anytime soon.